there is a parenting style that crushes all other parenting styles. It is a true game changer for your family that not many people understand. After this video, you are going to have clarity about what this parenting style is, what your parenting style is, so you can make the appropriate changes in your parenting dynamic to raise emotionally healthy children. And I'm going to be explaining it to you using this whiteboard. Okay, I'm gonna move my microphone so you guys can hear me. Okay, so hello, my name is Marcela Collier. I'm a certified parenting coach and founder of HIC Parenting Education Agency. Our mission in HIC Parenting is to help parents bring peace to their parenting, break free from reactivity, from angry reactions, and raise emotionally healthy children. We've done it for 14,151 parents, and we cannot wait to help you as well. So if that's the kind of content that you want to have more, in your feed, subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell because we upload content almost daily. Okay, so what is this parenting style? This parenting style is not gentle parenting. What? It's not gentle parenting? So, gentle parenting, the gentle parenting idea is treating our children with respect. And I'm an advocate for it. I support it. I consider myself a gentle parenting advocate and supporter because I would rather treat my children with respect than not treating them with respect. Now, when I say it's not gentle parenting, is because according to research, there are four parenting styles. Four parenting styles. And they have specific names. And I'm going to break it down for you so you get to decide what's the best parenting style for your family. Okay, so the way we're going to do this, imagine that this is acceptance or love, and this is accountability. So a parenting style is measured by the level of acceptance and the level of accountability that we have for our children. I'm going to tell you a very specific situation, and then I will tell you how that would apply on the practical level at each parenting style. So let's just say that it is time for children to pick up their toys. It is time for your children to pick up their toys. Matter of fact, pause the video and let me know in the comments, how do you approach your kids when it's time to pick up the toys? You just tell them, hey, it's time to pick up the toys, or how do you approach them? Do you have like a special tactic? Let me know in the comments. So it is time for pick up the toys, and remember that parenting style is made from the level of acceptance compared to the level of accountability. So the first parenting style that I want to talk to you is the permissive parenting. So let's write a P here. Permissive parenting. So permissive parenting has high levels of acceptance and it has low levels of accountability. Hold on. No, acceptance. Hold on. I think I'm messing up here. High levels of acceptance and low levels of accountability. So how would that play out? The parent is skillful in connecting with the child. Hey, baby, it's time to pick up your toys. Remember that tomorrow we have dance lessons and we're gonna have to get up early, so we need to pick up the toys now so it doesn't get too late before we go to bed. The parent is connecting with the child. The parent is acknowledgeable of the child's feelings or what's happening in the child's life. So there are high levels of acceptance. But then there are low levels of accountability in permissive parenting style. So, what is a low level of accountability? After the parent explained that it's time to pick up the toys, that it is time because tomorrow we're going to have a busy day, it is the dance recital or whatnot, then the parent doesn't have the tools to enforce that boundary. So, how would that look like in a permissive parenting style? Begging the child to pick up the toys and begging them and begging them and begging them and begging them until the parent picks up the toys themselves. So that's a permissive parenting style. Okay, a lot of people confuse permissive parenting with gentle parenting because gentle parenting in my book is not permissive. So if you are connecting just connecting and not keeping your child accountable, then you are in a permissive cycle. And I would say that parents who are permissive, they're not necessarily not wanting to enforce the boundary, not wanting to exercise authority. There are deeper things that we work in coaching with those clients. It has to do with them not having the skills to set boundaries in general. In general terms, permissive parents are permissive people and they struggle with setting boundaries with others, with their boss, with their parents, with the neighbor, with everybody. So in coaching, we work on that trait, if that, for lack of better words, we work on that habit so they learn to raise up the bar and set healthy boundaries in general in their life, and that will reflect to their parenting as well. So that's the permissive parenting. I need to take a little sip because my throat is pretty dry. Let me erase because we're going to move on with the second. I'm trying to hold it so it doesn't glare. Let me erase here. And I'm going to erase here. Let's erase here. Okay, so let's move on to my nose itches, to the authoritarian parenting style. I'm not saying authoritative, I'm saying authoritarian. So authoritarian parents, they have high levels of accountability and they have low levels of acceptance. High levels of accountability, low levels of acceptance. Does that mean that an authoritarian parent does not love their children? No, they love their kids so much, but they care more about keeping their children accountable than connecting with their kids. So basically, they correct without connecting. How would that look like in this example of the toys? Hey, Sarah, it's time to pick up your toys. No, now, no, I don't care if you're not done building the Lego truck. Pick up the toys right now. It's time to brush your teeth. 5, 4, or they count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And sometimes they bounce back and forth between authoritarian parenting and permissive parenting. So at first, they show up themselves authoritarian. And when they see that the yelling doesn't work, when they see where everything they're doing doesn't work, they sometimes move up to permissive parenting. They give up and they pick up the kids' toys. Or it could be interchange. They start as permissive as picking up the kids' toys, and then the next day they feel a little resentful or a little like, oh, I don't want to be permissive like yesterday, and then they move right to the other side, which is authoritarian. Has this happened to you? If yes, you are not alone. That's the bread and butter of what I help parents with in parenting coaching and HIC parenting. How to stay in the middle, how not to move back and forth so wide between permissive and authoritarian. Okay, so Let's move up to the next parenting style. I'm trying to not glare here. Let me erase the little arrow here and the little arrow here. So the next one is uninvolved. Uninvolved is hands off. Hands off, not necessarily because they are neglectful parents, which the extreme form of uninvolved parenting style is neglectful parenting, but it's not necessarily because they are neglectful parents. It could be because they don't know how to connect and they don't know how to keep their kids accountable. So uninvolved parenting style has low levels of acceptance and low levels of accountability. So how would that look like in practical terms? So in practical terms, imagine an authoritarian parent who does not know how to enforce boundaries that well. So, okay, so this is how it will look like. Hey, Sarah, go pick up your toys. So they're not connecting with the child. No, there is no acceptance. Pick up your toys because I said so. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they keep moving up 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 until I don't know. And then at the end, instead of picking up for the kids, or instead of yelling, which is what the authoritarian and the permissive would do, they check out, they give up, and they say, you know what, do whatever you want. I'm tired. I'll wait for you in the bedroom. That's an uninvolved parenting style. Not because they want to be uninvolved, but because they don't know how to connect yet with the child and how to enforce boundaries with acceptance and accountability. These parents who are trapped in the cycle of uninvolved parenting, they're parents that love their kids, but as well, when they were kids, they were trapped in cycles of uninvolved parenting, permissive parenting, or authoritarian parenting. So if they come from an authoritarian parenting style, they're like, I don't want to be as controlling as my mom, but I don't know how to connect and how to keep the accountability. So they become uninvolved. That's the uninvolved parenting style. And then before we move on to the last parenting style, I want to tell you that you don't have to keep circling and circling in your default parenting style. You can change it, and I will help you change it. I have a free class that you can take right now. The link is in the description of this video, or go to hicparenting.com, hicparenting.com, and I'm going to show you how I helped 477 clients move from an involved, authoritarian, permissive to a more healthy approach, to an approach that has the last parenting style, that has high levels of acceptance and high levels of accountability. This is a free class that you can take right now. Just go to the description below and it's there. So the last parenting style is authoritative. Authoritative. Authoritative has high levels of acceptance and high levels of accountability. This parent knows how to connect with the child, and these parents know how to keep the child accountable with empathy. So how would that look like in this? I'm going to set this down because I'm done with the parenting styles. How would that look like when it comes to, oh, something happened. When it comes to the picking up toys scenario. Hey, Sarah, what are you building there? Oh, it's a Lego truck? Okay. So I see that you already have the front, the back. You are working on the wheels. All right. How long does it take you to take the next? Let me help you so we finish. Okay, what is the other wheel? Let me help you search it. And then they connect with the child before giving the instruction. As they're building the Lego truck, in 5 minutes, we're going to pick up the toys. Do you want to start with the Lego pieces or with the roadblocks? I could help you with the roadblocks. What about if you do the Lego pieces? No, I'll do the Lego pieces. Okay, you do the Lego pieces and I'll do the roadblocks. So you see how they move from connection to accountability in a very empathetic way? Let's just say that the 5 minutes come and they're like, no, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to keep building. Sarah, remember that tomorrow we're having a really fun day? In order for you to have a really fun day, and then they connect with the child again. We need to be rested. Do you want to be rested? Okay. So what about if we take care of these first, and then maybe you can take a little bit of the roadblocks and we take it to the bathroom to brush teeth. Which one do you want to take? The red or the blue? The red. Okay, great. Let's finish this and you can take the red one and we continue. We start the nighttime routine. So do you see there was a continuation between connection and accountability was blended. It's not that, there are parenting coaches that even say this, connect before you correct. I connect while I correct. I do both. You can correct and connect, blend the both because they're not divorced. You correct the best, and your children are more willing to cooperate with you when you know how to connect during the correction. So these are the 4 parenting styles: permissive, authoritarian, uninvolved, and authoritative. And I'm very curious. What can you do? No, I'm not going to ask you that question because that might be a really hard one to answer. But what about this question? Let me know in the comments, what is your default parenting style? What is the one that you lean more towards? With a lot of empathy to yourself, the first step to change is awareness. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. It helps me so much get to more parents like you who are wanting to get all the tools to raise emotionally healthy children. And remember that it only takes understanding of yourself and of your children to transform your parenting. That's Parenting with Understanding. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.